Previously on Parodic Central.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to point out that each of these steps is 20 inches by 10 inches.
Oh, really?
Hello, my name is Mr. Post.
And I'm on to you.
Not two shabberinos. Today, we're going to build a full-on cat tree. It's going to look exactly like this. Whoa. Let's get catty.
Meow.
All right, now we're going to build the tray, and we're going to start by using this fancy little contraption that I built, which fits right in my table. Oops. And we'll just... Oh, come on. Right. So what we do now... Here, we'll just put this on the side. You'll still be able to see what I'm doing. Piece like that, piece like that. This is just an example of what I'm about to do for you. And then there'll be a piece that fits right in here. We're basically building a tray, like I just said. And then there'll be a piece that goes right here. So big enough for a cat, and then they got a little egress area. And let's assemble that.
Let's do it.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to decide to have the white on the outside. Literally doesn't matter. I'm just being a certain way about this. And I've got this little jig that I made, and it's like a vertical clamp. Holds things in place. Now I'll take a piece and just rest it there. Before I do that, we need a little bit of glue. And not a sponsor, but we got some Lepage glue here.
That's definitely wrong.
That's actually LePage, but I'm just having fun with you. And we're just gonna do this up. Forgot to turn my studio light on for this, so I'm sure it's fine, but whatever. Always know where your cap goes. In the case of the Lepage glue, it pops on right there. Okay. Now I'll just rest it in place here. Nicely. Now something you haven't seen me do yet, and that is do some nailing. Okay. Bradley nails. Okay, now we'll unclamp it and spin it around. Grab this piece. So easy, so easy. Some more Lepage glue. Take that little piece of fur out because it doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong there. I know some people are like probably just screaming going, that's not how you glue things together. Well, too bad. Make your own channel. Make your own channel. Famous last words. Someone will make their own channel and they'll just absolutely trounce this channel with all 26 people that are watching right now. For this part, we're actually going to do this. If you're wondering what that purring sound is in the background, that's just my cat. Nah, just kidding. That's actually my, oh, come on. First day doing gluing, apparently.
What are you doing?
Trying to do this and hold it in the camera at the same time, and sometimes I fail to do both. That's just my compressor because I'm some loser who doesn't have a full-size compressor, so it's going off constantly. You got one of them portable ones. Great for doing trim. Not so good if you want to fill a tire with air. Ask me how I know. No, seriously. Okay.
Like a glove.
Put it in. PewDiePie. There's a guy. Now there's a guy at the channel. And last but not least, here's a fun fact. If you've got a garage that's not fully insulated like mine was last winter, don't leave this glue out in the cold. It freezes and then becomes junk. So, yeah. Nail it! Okay, now that we got that done, we definitely want to nail the ends so that you actually stay together properly. The power of clamping. The thing is, this whole thing's going to be covered in carpet, but there's nothing wrong with trying to do decent workmanship regardless. You know, make things nice. There's a possibility that somewhere down the road, instead of calling me and saying, hey, can you recover that tree that you built? Which I do that. It's possible someone might tear this thing apart and do it themselves. And you want to impress them by saying, man, that was a nicely assembled box. So there you go. There's your tray. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw a piece of carpet on here first, and then we're going to wrap it with carpet that way. We're also going to put carpet on the bottom. Now, we don't have to put carpet on the bottom. I mean, there's some really junky pet store versions that don't have carpet on the bottom, but it's going to be in someone's living room, very likely. And you don't want that, you know, reputation for having a junky looking cat tree. Okay, let's throw some carpet on it. All right, kids, now we are going to wrap this thing with carpet and make it look good. So I've taken the liberty of cutting all the pieces already of carpet because you don't need to see me cutting carpet all day. That's the boring part of building cat trees.
Boring.
The fun part's the assembly. So on the bottom here, I've already measured it out and I've already cut it to size. The bottom piece is actually a different colored carpet. Like you can see, this is more of a brownish, like a medium brown. This has got more of a grayish, just a slight hue of brown in it, but it's a different color. And the reason I'm going with a slightly different color is depth. It gives it that kind of look because, you know, it's going to be like this anyway. You're not really going to see it unless you're kind of like, you know, underneath the tree for whatever reason. You know, maybe your Uncle Larry is drunk and he's laying under the tree going, hey, the bottom of the tree is a different color. That's different. Interesting. Basically, yeah. So we're gonna glue this. The easiest way to do this is to open it up and glue it. So we're gonna start by just giving it a good bead of hot glue. Oh, too far. It's okay. Just get it started. And now we wait for it to cool.
Cool!
Hot glue doesn't dry, it doesn't cure, it just cools. Alright, as that's going, we will get as close as we can to the stuff that's cooling. The beauty of hot glue, of course, is it's permanent. But if you ever have to replace the carpet, it can be replaced too. It can be ripped off, not a big deal. Not the end of the world. All right, now we can just flip it over and let that go. Okay, now we have the inside to do. Now I've already cut this, and there's a notch so that we can actually pop it right in place there. Tickety-boo, nice. Huh? It's like laying it's like wall-to-wall carpeting in a tiny little room.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
This we're actually going to staple. There it is. All right. Make sure there's staples left. I'm going with staples for this because somewhere down the road, this client might actually contact me and say, hey, I need you to replace the carpet on this cat tree that you built me like 2 or 3 years ago. This will just make it easier for me to pull the carpet out. Okay, so we're good there. Okay, so we're going to try and make it so that that seam goes away. Even though it's 2 different colors of carpet, doesn't matter. It'll look really cool. Cool! And we'll use hot glue because we can. Why not? It's what all the good kids are doing these days.
What do you need a fake ID for?
So I can vote.
And we sit here and we wait for it to cool off. And we're back. Okay. Now we have another piece of carpet. This is the piece that is going to wrap all the way around. I'm going to start with this piece right here. And I'm just going to give it a kind of a, you want to pre-kink the corners on this stuff, otherwise it doesn't go on as nice, right? So we got that. And it's going to come around this corner right here. It's going to do its thing. So just kink it like that. You can use steam as well, but I'm not using steam. I don't use steam. Got lots of friends that waste a lot of money on steam. Yeah. Wouldn't call it wasting money though, because they're having fun, so. Hey, that makes that fit nicely. You betcha. And get this piece, that'll just hang out. Okay, now, here's where the fun part comes in.
This isn't the fun part.
So we're going to start by flipping it up and stapling. What you want to do is you want the seam of the carpets to just sort of butt together right there, because we're actually going to come back around with a little hot glue, and we're actually going to sort of run a bead along where the 2 edges meet, and then we're going to fold the carpet together, and it's going to look a little crazy professional, because the carpet, you're not going to be able to see a seam. You're just going to see one color of carpet is all of a sudden a different color of carpet. And that's what I kind of aim for, right? Right? I keep saying right. Like someone's going to say, no, you're wrong. You're super wrong. Stop being wrong. Are you still being wrong? Often wrong, soon. Okay, let's keep going here. Good thing about the staples going into that is you can actually kind of hide them to a certain extent. Okay, so definitely want to make sure it's still coming together. Here, let's just do it this way. Hey, tell me about your cats in the comments section below. I want to know about your cats. What color's your cat? What breed? Where'd you get your cat? Okay. Now we've got the preliminary done. Now we take Dr. Kniffy, as you can see right here. It says Olfa, but that's his given name. He doesn't have a choice in this situation. Okay, now to make this look really nice, what we need to do is we're going to take our random piece of 1/2 inch, which is the same size as the walls of this tray. And we're just going to run a line so that we know. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making it so that if you were to fold this over, the carpet is basically matching the sides. Yeah. And we'll do that all the way around. Speed mode. All right, now we need to figure out from the edge, I don't know if you can see this or not, but from the edge, we need to know where we're going to be cutting to. So we will use our transparent square. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing over here. There's a really, I've done this so many times that it's really hard to explain what I'm doing. It's you just kind of have to see it. So now I'm going to line up this edge with this edge right here. So right about there. So we're going to cut. Oh, we're going to, Mr. Kniffy, we need you to get a little extended. I'll show you some pictures of some naked knives later on, maybe. Okay, careful, easy, easy. Okay, and then we'll just, okay, and then we'll do the same here. We will line it up with Mr. Pencil. Actually, first we're going to do this. I'm doing this out of order from what I normally do, but we're going to line this up right here. We're going to cut this to that point right there. Right to there. And then we're going to eyeball it and basically just cut that. Get rid of the little carpet hairs. Okay, now we can fold this over. And hey, I missed a staple. Try that again. Good. Okay, that feels good, looks good. Nail it. Okay, now this is where things get very tricky. Okay, so we gotta do that again. I'm eyeballing this, I get it. Some people would be like, some professional, hey? Guy just eyeballs stuff. Well, sometimes you have to. Okay. Fold it over, make sure it fits properly. It's like I've done this before. Good. Now, why am I not using glue for this part? Well, because it takes way longer. It's annoying. There's another project that will be coming up at some point. You will see where the application of glue would make more sense than what I'm doing here. Now, for the corners here, I cut them on an angle. It all comes together nice, but I'm still going to detail it with a little bit of hot glue just to make it stay together properly, because sometimes you have a little problem with that. And that's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, that's weird. I thought I drew a line, but apparently, no, nothing happened. Let's try drawing a line again, this time, but actually drawing a line. There you go. Thank you. I mean, this is something that you'd have to practice a bunch of times to get it. This, for me, this is like many different times that I've done this, so kind of becomes second nature after a while. And roll this over so it's nice and tight. Give it a nail there. staples left? Yep. Nothing worse than getting into a groove and slamming a bunch of what you think is staples into your project, and you turn around and go, hey, there's like no staples that went in on that last run. Okay, good. Now we just need to do my little angulation. That's a new word, angulation. I angulized it. Okay, now, where do we need to cut that? Right about, yeah, let's just hit it right there. Yeah, happy little trees. Okay, that works out, good. And she folds over, good. Anyone get canceled today? No? Good. Always makes me laugh that people are crying about getting canceled are the ones that have the biggest microphone. That's weird. And now I'm out of staples. Let's get more staples. There we go. That's done. Corners are good. Now we got to do these little flappy ends. This is where things get a little tricksy. So, got to see where it lines up. And we're going to mark it with a pencil. And I'll go right there. And I'll mark it right about there. Good. You actually should try this at home. Building a cat tree. Why not? No one's going to stop you. I'm not even going to stop you. And I should. But I won't. Because I don't have to. Because, well, I'd be done. Okay. Again, mark it right. Do that. I'm not sure if I'm capturing this on video right now. Hard to say. Good. Is this even on? Am I even videoing this? So far I haven't done that. I've heard of some pretty big channels saying, oh yeah, so this part's already done because I forgot to press record. And my time will come, I'm sure. I'm absolutely certain. Assuming I keep doing this. Okay. Okay, so we can actually cut some of that off. It doesn't have to be that crazy.
What are you, crazy?
Good. Now we'll glue it. So this is going to be like basically gluing right onto the carpet. You'll see what I mean in a second, but it actually works out really good. Good. Boom. Okay, so basically, yeah, they're just going to stick her right on there, right into the carpet. It actually doesn't look so bad. You'd think, oh geez, that looks terrible, but no, it's actually not bad. There's another way to do this that actually you can hide the seam, but I don't know. I think this way is a little better. It just holds better, less likely to have a little problem. I'm actually going to do the detail work on this right quick by basically hitting this area with hot glue. And then we'll just do that with the carpet, and it will hide the seam anyway. Good. And I'm out of hot glue, so just throw another. Alright. This one, we're going to flip it this way for this part. Pretty much saturating it with the hot glue. That way there's a nice hard bond on there. No mucking around. It's gonna be good. While that's settling in, we're actually gonna do the detail work on this and get the seam hidden. Doesn't take a lot. When you want to hide a seam, it doesn't take just a film of glue, really. Just so that the fibers kind of stick together. And that way, you know, it just looks good. Okay. Are we done? I mean, we have a tray. In French, tray means vary. But we're not done. That's the funny part. We're not actually done. We have these seams to fill up. So how we're going to do that is some glue, hot glue. It's like Bond, James Bond. Glue, Bond. I'm not a dad, by the way. I should probably note that. Never gonna be a dad. Cat dad. I'm definitely a cat dad. I don't really buy into the whole cat parent thing myself, but I don't judge those that do. Now, let's see if we can watch me do this. So we're basically working it together so that the glue is causing all the carpet fibers to mingle together. And I think I've said in another video, this is a good way to burn yourself with hot glue. And yeah, not gonna rob a bank because I still have my fingerprints. Although my name is Rob, so it's probably why banks don't like me. Okay, so we're gonna do that in fast time because we've already done that one. So let's do it. Okay, now I go over this and make sure that I haven't missed anything or made any little mistakes because I am like that. Yes, I am. Those who know me well know that I get that way. And then there's little stringers. As you go along, you're going to find little stringers. Get those. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. We're getting close to a finished product here on this part anyway. I better hit that corner here. Give it. Come on. Now, we're not hiding mistakes here. We're literally just making it so that this is a nicer finish. And because I call this furniture for a reason. It is not the stuff that you find in the pet store. I feel that people like my stuff because of that. Now we're going to hit these little corners and make sure that they're good. We're actually not going to hot glue them. We're just going to take a staple gun and give it a good tag. It's really all it needs. Unless you really messed up the corners, in which case, yeah, sometimes hot glue is the way to go. Actually, just for fun, this one is a little funny. Do that. Just a film of it. And then we'll just kind of... There. Now, other than all the little carpet bits, got ourselves a tray. Tray beautiful. And now we move on to the best part of this entire video. Putting it together. Woo-hoo.
Homer, I don't think you were listening to what he just...
I said woo-hoo!
Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see the conclusion to this series where I assemble this tree. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.